Well, you wake up in the morning and you just don't know what you're gonna have. I think we got some pictures of us cutting this down, but for no reason, last week, this big old tree just fell over. And we're so lucky it didn't damage the gate or do any damage other than we had to clean it up. So when you get up in the morning, you just don't know. So you got your day all planned, but it may not go that way. You may be cutting a tree down or fixing a fence or something. But let me show you what happened last night. We had a big storm go through, and the Lansing got a lot of trees down. I guess Owasso, we didn't lose any trees last night, but this happened. Diane and I are sitting in the house about 9 o'clock, and they just came on the radio and said that we were having a storm warning, that there was a severe thunderstorm coming through. And all of a sudden, kerwham, the house shook, and look at what happened. Lightning hit this tree clear up there, and it blew bark all over here. Look at this. Just took and split that tree just like that. You can see where that lightning came down this tree and came out right here. Split the root right in half. The power of that lightning. Oh, it was an awful blow. But I think the old tree is going to be all right. We'll see. But you can tell that bark right there is loose. It'll peel right off. Yeah, all the way down through there, that lightning came down there and blew that tree right apart. You just don't know. Now I'm going to go in the back and show you a real problem we got with trees. We're back here at the cabin and we got a real problem. Those other two trees, they're an inconvenience, but not a big problem. We come back the other day and this big limb broke off in that tree and lodged up in this other tree. And every one of us, we come back and I bet you I spent 5-6 hours every time I go by, stop. What am I going to do? That thing's going to come right over down this shed where Mrs. Claus works. So we got to get the shed out of here. So I had a tree man out today, Ken's Tree Service, and he's going to be a big truck, and we're going to try to move this shed out of the way, and then we'll drop that limb down. But it's dangerous because it's got that tree that it's lodged in bent over, so it's got a lot of energy wrapped up, and I'm afraid when we cut it, you don't know which way it's going to go. So that's why I hired a professional that knows a lot more about trees than I do. But yeah, this is a problem. The other ones were inconvenient. This is a huge problem. Move the building, get a big truck back here. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we got to get it for safety. I mean, there's probably maybe 15,000 people come back here in the wintertime, and wouldn't it be awful if that thing broke loose and fell down and hurt or killed somebody? You hear about trees killing people all the time, and so we got to fix it. So one more day at the farm. Don't know what's going to happen when you wake up in the morning.